There we are. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to EWN Network. And we're sorry we're a little bit late. That was unforeseen circumstances. So, and I'm not even going to blame it on technology, which is what I usually do. So, but you're in for a treat. Today's program is the meditation a day. As you probably know, we have one every day. And we have with us today Carmen Hansen, excuse me. I have my husband is on a plane and of course, he's texting me now. And I have to be honest, Carmen, I didn't know very much about you. I had seen you a couple of times on with Sharon, the bowl lady, the sound lady, and I understand you also are a sound wellness practitioner.
Yes.
And what intrigues me is you're an animal communicator, and you do touch healing, and you do it on animals. Do you also do it with people?
Yes.
And I think I know one other person who does touch healing, and I think it's so wonderful. I want to learn how to do it. But I'm going to stop chattering here because I'll go on forever. I know that you do Reiki. You also do, the best description I liked of you was that you were a listener of divine wisdom. And I thought, oh, that's a beautiful thing to be. And I also know that you work with people on their energy. If they have stuck energy, you try to help them release that. And we were just talking about that today at the morning meeting about needing to release all that stuck energy. So I'm so happy that you're here. But my understanding is your meditation is going to be more like a chant. What did you call it? A chant? No.
It's a Jewish
A mantra.
mantra.
A mantra.
I use song in my life as a calmer, and that gets me into my meditative state. So I've chosen the Kodoish mantra, which is a greeting. And it's the meaning is holy, 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 Lord God of holies. So what it does is when you put your attention, so I first put my attention on myself, blessing myself, and then as I'm singing, I know the next person that needs to come into the prayer or the mantra, and I just keep singing until my voice stops. So I wanted to offer that to the group as well. If it resonates, great. I'm not sure if everyone's familiar with it, but it's not too hard. It's not a complicated one. And
I'm going to send it. I have it typed out in the chat. So as soon as we get started, I'm going to send it to the Facebook link, and they'll have it if they want to follow along. And I understand that's what you would like us to do, is to follow along.
It's a choice, and you can say it in your mind. You could say it out loud with me.
Okay.
And the other choice is just to hold space for those of us that are doing it and feel into what we're creating. And so when you look at a lower vibe energy through this prayer, it's a greeting, and the lower vibe cannot stay because this is a very high vibrational mantra.
Frequency, yes. Oh, wonderful. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead then and mute myself and make myself invisible, and I'm turning it over to you. So that is if you're ready.
I am ready. I'm just bringing my bowl
Okay.
over. I'm going to create sacred space for all of us joining and on the recording. Nice breath in, right to the toes.
Thank you.
Gratefulness for all we have. Gratefulness for all that doesn't look like what we think it should look like.
You might hear a little beep when I start the recording. Okay.
All right. So I'm just going to create sacred space for us to I'm going to create sacred space for us to relish in as we do this Jewish mantra called Kodoish mantra, or that's what I call it. Love and blessings to everyone on the call, not on the call, in the world, in our lives. Kadosh, 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 Adonai Sabaoth. 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 Kodoish, 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 Adonai Sabaoth. Kadosh, 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 Adonai Sabaoth. I don't hear you, Jean. Are you muted?
Sorry, I forgot to unmute myself. That was just beautiful. It felt so calm, so restful, kind of settling. I don't even know how to explain it. It was beautiful. Uh, is that Hebrew, Aramaic, or what is the language that?
Yes, it is Hebrew. And I've been practicing mantra myself for at least 10 years. And this one came into my awareness only 2 months ago. And it's been such a blessing to me. It was fairly easy for me to learn. And like the Sanskrit ones, the language is quite a bit different. Hebrew is as well, but it has different sounds. So the Sanskrit ones I use were at times challenging to learn, and I've learned them. But this one I find that people not practiced in mantra can pick it up.
You can, because the way it's spelled, and I had originally put it down as, well, see, I can't even say it. I would pronounce it Kodosh, but that's not what it is. But it had those three, and then Adonai, but you were saying, like, to me it sounded like Chardonnay.
No, my understanding is Kodoish. Now I've looked up a lot of different pronunciations of this because I didn't want to be saying, in a different language, something that was not my intention.
No, I'm sure you're right. You sent me the what you sent me. had Adonea, but then I don't know how to pronounce the words. So I put it in the second time and kind of put down what I was hearing, the sounds, so that people could kind of do it along with you. And I was doing it along right with you because it was so calming, so beautiful. And we got a message from Enlightened World Network, probably Sue. I don't know who else it would be. It might be Terry, saying how beautiful it was. So, you know, and we do chanting at night. We do Nam Myoho Renge Kyo and Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. We've done it for 777 days in a row. I know. We were going to do it for 40 and it just kept going and going. But this is so beautiful. I love it. I just love it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really intrigued. You need to tell us a little bit more about yourself. I'm putting in the messages now. Sha, uh, chakra ram is that how you pronounce it? Chakra.
Chak- Chakramize?
Yes, your site, and it's
Yeah.
on Facebook, or you can put it in online and get you too. And oh my goodness, so many programs, everybody, so many beautiful. One of them I remember is Harmony for Life. Um, the very first one was, oh gosh, wellness, something about wellness. But anyway, there were so many and they all sounded so beautiful. So I don't know what your part is in each of them, whether you do all of them or there's someone else who does them, but it sounds so fascinating. So tell us more. What is it that you do through that channel?
Through Sound Wellness or through my own website, Chakramize.
Hmm?
It's I offer sessions. I offer sessions for people that want to book me in person, online, however occurs best for us at the time. I'm a sound wellness practitioner. I started off as a healing touch practitioner, and it was healing touch for animals. Partly because as a youngster, I volunteered at a vet, and I was disenchanted with the operations of a vet once I saw a surgery. So I dropped it and kind of meandered through life doing, small jobs. I would say jobs that didn't require my brain or energy really. And then I found some healing touch for animals. Then I branched into my sister, who is a level 3 Reiki master, taught me Reiki. Um, Sound wellness came along. My sound wellness journey started, which really spoke to my heart. I'm a singer at heart, and I added that in. And you might have seen that I brought the tuning forks in at one point just for a moment, and then I brought the Tibetan bowl back in to chime along with my voice. And also, don't we all use gems and stones for their energy and their solid connection with earth? I use essential oils in my life practice as well. So I feel like I've got a whole tool belt of little things, and when I'm guided to do something for a client, I have options. And there's been a few new things coming in lately that are just like, wow, well, that's interesting, but it's almost like it's a per person thing. And so like I do with using my healing touch and Reiki thoughts, I put a string of energy between my two fingers and floss through the body, shaking up blockages, like these are physical blockages.
Huh?
I just floss through, and then I gently sweep up into the golden bubble. Ah, much better. And we do emotional clearings by voice, also by just wrapping it with love and using my heart and my tribe's vibe. I like to say my tribe's vibe. I really do focus on joy, love, gratefulness, bringing in light, and raising my vibration.
Well, your voice is just beautiful. The resonance of it is just gorgeous. I mean, you know, and this is from someone who sounds like Betty Boop, I don't, and sometimes when I chant, I never know whether to go low or high, or I have to go back and forth or my voice hurts. And, but no, I can see all those things, and I am so pleased to meet you and to learn these things. The same to me, it's like I'm being introduced to so many different modalities.
Mm-hmm.
And so many of them I just want to absorb. I just love them. And I love your idea of working with animals. I've always loved animals too. And but you're right, it's hard to be a vet. So I'm so glad you found your place, and I'm so happy for you that you have a sister who is spiritual. So many of us wish we had one member in our family. Of course, I have a beautiful spiritual family, but I wish I had one member in my family who was spiritual. But I'm going to let you go. We all have things to do, but I can't thank you enough. This has been wonderful. And please back, whether you want to do another mantra or something else, I'd love to be a sponge at your feet. So,
Well, I'm
and
so glad to meet you, Jean, and thank you to all of you who joined and have joined in on the recording. Blessings to everyone and have a great day.
thank you. I was just going to say that. Thank you to everyone who came. And let me encourage you, please go to EWN Network, and you can find programs like this. So many different things that reach that side of you, that inner person, that true person. Find something that just really lifts you up and makes you really want to learn and learn and learn. And that's what we're here for, to have joy and learn. So thank you for being with us. Thank you, Carmen. Namaste. And we all have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye.